There is only few that believes that when there is love, there is actually longevity of life and youngness. Hello everyone, welcome back to another segment. In today's episode, let's dive into an African lady who got married to a Chinese husband based in China. Well, many became so concerned that why will her African lady husband be taking the lead, in entertaining her Korean African lady out and his mom? Why won't he stand as a man, to do all those things which his uncle is actually performing? Well, for you and I knows that if someone is not involved in the woman stuff or like in the kind of moving around with women, and moreover he's just the only son of his mom, and you can see, as you can see, have you ever seen any brother, any woman or any brother related? He's just him and also his uncle. Have been saying if there's any other brother, I think it will pop up, but we've only seen her Chinese grandmama and also her Chinese grandpapa, his uncle, and him and an African lady living in the house. That entails or does give us a picture that he is actually the holy son in the house. How would you expect him, to just come out, and start, acting or treating or start behaving love based and all of that? It is a gradual process, and that which his uncle is doing is to educate him, is to also show him that this is how it's been done, this is what he should do, and this is how he should carry on, in the relationship with his wife. For him per se, newly married persons or newly married couples could testify on this. It's not that too easy, it's not that too funny. Yes, it's not easy and it's not funny for the new couples, to start blending, except those that have engaged themselves in kind of relationship, let's say 6-month relationship, 1 year relationship, 2 years relationship, and all of that, physical contact and all of that. But you can see that our Chinese husband here is actually native of the particular romantic, should I say, on the romantic stage. So he's just practicing and he's watching. But as time goes on, you realize and you note that he's actually the best, and he's actually will become the best husband. We don't judge a book by its cover. Let's take and read and be patient, and we're going to understand that what we actually think that someone is, we will see a different picture of that person. And I believe our Chinese husband is going to do perfectly well. He's going to be a good husband, and is going to be a sweet husband to African lady. Well, you can see the African lady on her own ground and our Chinese grandmama. They are actually so sweet and they are blended coolly. They understood an African lady also. She's the center line. She knew how to love. She knows actually what is it? Someone was saying that most African ladies that African ladies knows how to love, and that is why most Chinese men, are rushing for them. Well, I would say that is true. At the same time, we also have those, who have to be taught how to love, just like our Chinese husband. You can see that it takes a process, and it takes the ongoing method, for him to be able to hold hands with her. And I'm so much glad that she was able to, they were able to hold hands together, and they were even talking, relating together, and that gave us a clear picture that as time goes on, there will be perfect change, and that will be a kind of serious contact between the both of them. Love itself is something that is built, and love itself is something from the mind. And if you have that love, you can, you can sprang it forth, you can share it without struggle, without any should I say, any person being able to like coach you on that state. I think he has that love and he has it, but being so new in the times of marriage stuff and all of that relationship stuff, you found out that it might look somehow, but as time goes on, Iwi actually comes out to be the best and cool husband. And once again, I want to say thank you, or thanks to our Chinese husband brothers. Yes, the Chinese husband uncle, for actually taking the lead, for him, directing him and showing him and making our African lady more comfortable and more, secured in the land of the Chinese environment. But without him, I think it would be so boring, and I think she will start thinking much of home and being so wary. And also, we'll not forget to also thank our Chinese grandpapa. Yes, he's not actually on the scene, but as time goes on, we are going to talk about him, and we're going to bring out that thing, which it does, that is so important, which we need to emulate. Yes. And also our Chinese grandmama, all thanks to them, you can see the family went out on a stroll. They just went out, to feel the freshness of the weather, the freshness of the air, to have a kind of walk outside the home. As you can see, it's just love, and once in a while it's very good, to take a stroll with your family, and mostly with the one you love. You don't go a stroll with someone, who well, you can see that they went together with the one they love, and their unity and their bond and love, shows and have no end. You consider the fact that our Chinese grandmama is actually looking pretty cool ever since the African lady, stepped into the family. You can see that she's glowing. You can see that her beauty is actually coming out, and that shows, when good persons are surrounding you, you will see beauty. You will see your skin glow. You will see, alive in you. That is the most important, thing when you are in camp or when you are surrounded with good people. Yes, you will see your skin glow. You will see the beauty, the freshness of you come out. You can wonder, you see our Chinese grandmama looking so sweet now, not like before. Ever since our African lady, stepped into the home, there is much changes in her life. She's glowing. She's looking more younger, and in fact, I tell you, she will be looking in her 18s, and you're like, I wonder, this woman is not old. Yes, that is the beauty of love, and that is the beauty when you are surrounded with good people around you. That is why it's very good to be so careful who surround you. If they are bad people, you better exempt yourself from them. But if they are good people, welcome them, treat them well, just like our Chinese grandmama. You see how she does, and she's looking so glowsome. She's looking so beautiful. You will not believe that she's in a late should I say 60s or 70s, but you can see that she's beautiful, looking cold. Alright, this is where I'll be wrapping up today's episode. I hope you're enlightened on today's package. Please do stay tuned and stay blessed, and always remember, love this. Stay cool for now. Bye for now.